team with some size you're going to be facing tomorrow night. What have you learned about them? What do you kind of know about what they do, particularly their big guys?
They use their big guys every play. So we got to play some good team defense, beating the gaps. This will be the first team that we'll see that pounds inside. So that'll be a challenge for us, but we'll see what happens.
You get excited for that?
Yeah.
You're in the spotlight.
Yeah.
You played a lot of minutes against Robert Morris. Do you feel like that's a pretty good test of the kind of physical battle you're going to get this Friday?
It definitely, it's definitely good to have that under your belt. Just the way we played is good because that energy can carry over to the game. This game, I feel like will be more of a test for us because we'll see what happens because their defense, they're known for their defense. So they play the gaps, they're up and they pressure, they deny everything. So kind of like how FSU was. So we have to be the same team, if not better. So we just have to play a real good team defense and we have to rebound.
These first three games here, Terrell, this is probably about as good of the 3-game stretches you've had in your time at Pitt. For you, I mean, as far as what you worked on in the off season, what seems to be working so well for you right now, and how much more of a level of comfort or confidence is there right now compared to maybe where you were a year ago?
I would just say working out every morning, getting up at 7:30, working out 8:15 to 9 with O'Toole, T.O., I call him T.O., working out every day, just working on the things I need to work on, and he always tells me every day. My biggest challenge is myself. I always have to compete against myself. So this game coming up tomorrow will be a test for me to see where I'm at and where I stand against other big guys and how I can perform and what I can do to help my team win. So.
What did those workouts look like? Like, what are some of the things, like skills or different things that you work
A
on?
lot of footwork. Everything's footwork with me now. I'm getting stronger. I'm more comfortable now shooting. So now it's more of a face up, being comfortable making a move, making reads quick and decisive, and not thinking too much. Think less and react. That's pretty much all.
How much are you kind of noticing that when you're out on the court? Do you feel like you're more assertive? You're second guessing less?
Yeah, I feel more fluid. It's so easygoing now. It definitely helped. In the beginning, I was kind of resisting it, obviously, but now I'm like it's just I have my routine and I do it every day. Game day routine, do it every day, and from there, just that's it.
Terrell, I mean, West Virginia is kind of an outlier in the way they play offense through their big men. Do you kind of have some level of appreciation for that, watching that style of play, kind of a throwback method of working the ball into the paint almost every possession?
Yeah, that's fun to see. It also is good for me because then I can work on my defense. So that's also a challenge for me because that challenges me on one side of the ball. Then when I get on the other side, it's good to play against someone your size. So like, it makes it fun. So.
You like any of their plays? You've been on lobbying as you're scouting, like, oh,
No,
wear this, I can do that.
every play, they just throw it. So every possession, it's gonna be a test.
Terrell, do you feel like you are a little more confident coming in and facing an opponent like West Virginia that has the degree of big men that they do, knowing that you had a good showing against Florida State, who also had some big guys? Do you feel like that helped?
I would say yeah, definitely good. It's good for the confidence, but like those games, it went the way they went. So now, like coach says, file it and just move on to the next game. So that's good to help me get to where I need to be, and it's also good preparation for this game tomorrow.
This is obviously a different West Virginia team with different players,
Yeah.
even from last year. But this will be your third time against them. What did you pick up about them and the way they do things from the first couple matchups? Because we can talk a lot about how they press and how they play, but having actually been on the court against them, what have you kind of learned or picked up?
What you see is what you get, for the most part, on offense. If the man's open, hit him because he won't be open the second time. So what you see is what you get, and that's what the coaches say. Sometimes it's easy just to make the simple play than the flashy play. So that's kind of what I noticed. And when you get it, you have to do. It's coming hot, so it's a hot area all over the court when you play West Virginia. So when you get it, you have to either the shot or you hit the man right there that's open, because someone's gonna be open. They scramble a lot, so.
Do these games stand out to you as some of the more physical ones you've been involved in?
For me, every game stands out because, like I said, every game's a personal challenge for me myself. So, but yeah, this game stands out a lot because they're very aggressive. They're tall. Their whole lineup is tall. So, and we don't have no 6'6" point guard. So, it's a challenge, and it's good for us because now we're able to play someone that doesn't match up with us. So we can see how we can play against them.
So with a no 6'6" point guard, I guess we're gonna be seeing you break the press.
No, none of that. None of that.
Yeah, we had talked a little bit earlier with Coach Capel about how what they do is really impossible to simulate. But in practice, what are some of the steps or drills you guys have done to try to replicate it as much as you can?
Just on defense, scramble, being the help. They're gonna have two guys on the midline every time. They help. They double the post. They're all over the place. They blitz ball screens. So all you can really simulate is the pressure on defense, and from there, you can't simulate the height. It's impossible. So you simulate the pressure and the offense. We just have to see with the pressure and what we're gonna have, and what's gonna be open, what's gonna be the reads, and we gotta attack them.
So with the way they play, crowd in the paint and everything, there might be a chance that you might have to step up. You find yourself out of the 3-point line. They're daring you to shoot. Do you have the confidence to make a 3 or 2 if it, helps to put you guys ahead? It might come down to that,
Yeah, I mean, me shooting isn't a problem. I obviously haven't last couple of games just because I've been so comfortable being close to the basket with the opponents we played. So, but yeah, this game, yeah, why not? If they're gonna leave me open, I'm gonna shoot it.